What do you love most about the museum?
Well, what I love about it is the opportunity it gives me to meet a lot of interesting people, because the existence of this museum here is it's like it's created a vacuum, and it's pulling people with like mind here. And so I have a lot of people who have had Bigfoot events, encounters of various kinds, that come in here and share that with me, and that has been very illuminating.
Tell us about some of the people that visit.
Well, I get people from all over the world, in the summertime especially, from other countries. Also, I have people from across the United States come in here. And what happens typically, like somebody came in here a couple of summers ago that lives in Montana, and they looked around the museum, saw some of our displays about the Native Americans and the Bigfoot connection. This man said, have you ever heard of Chief Plentycoo? And I had to admit I hadn't, and he said he's a Sioux Indian chief from the Montana area that claimed he had an encounter with little people. And so I went and did the research, and sure enough, Chief Plentycoo said that he went up into the Enchanted Hills and met with the tiny, hairy people that lived up there. So there's also a tradition in the Bigfoot lore of little diminutive hairy bipeds as well as the big giant ones. And so there was a little tidbit of information that came from a person who walked in the door here. I've had people come in who've done work, and a man came in, he was in the Peace Corps down in South America, in Colombia, and I asked him if any of the natives there, or if there's any talk about, bipedal primates in the woods, and he said, oh, yes, and told me several stories of indicating that these people were aware of there being a beast like that in the jungles nearby. So it's wonderful. It's amazing. You stay in one place long enough, and it's like the whole world will come by eventually.